Two crashes in less than 12 hours on the same highway. The first one happened on Highway 75 in front of the Holton Community Hospital in Jackson County. Now that crash sent an 18-year-old to the hospital. Just hours later, another teen involved in a crash near 286th Road. That crash turned deadly. Officers are on scene still for that one. Nearly 6 hours later, KSNT News reporter Hannah Brandt is live there now to tell us what people are saying about the stretch of highway tonight.
Brooke, these stories aren't uncommon on Highway 75, and I talked to people in one local community. They say that it's time for a change.
Highway 75 is known for being dangerous, with crashes happening up and down the road. 3 people from the Euclid family died in a crash just a few miles outside of Holton last November on their way back from the state football championships. Months before that, 16-year-old Afton Burdick died when a semi-truck hit her car near Jackson Heights High School. This afternoon, another 16-year-old died after crashing with a semi-truck in nearly that same spot. I talked with Harley Borders. Her sister Emily was sent to the hospital when she crashed with another car just hours before today's deadly crash.
It's just scary thinking, one moment they're there and the next moment they could always be gone.
She says the crash shook her whole family up, and they're grateful Emily wasn't one of the people who lost their lives.
People take life for granted, and life is not given. Life is not promised,
Others are saying with all these crashes, something needs to change. And many of them had the same idea about how to make the highway safer.
They just need to improve the highway, make it wider, so make it safer.
Certainly a wider highway would be better for all the traffic. Yeah. It's a high traffic area.
I think this road was a little wider. Yes, I think it could be.
Harley says she'd love to see improvements be made, but until then, she has some advice for all of us.
Anybody and everybody, you just slow down, be careful. It's not a race to who can get there faster.
Highway 75 is still blocked off in both directions, but officers say they plan to have it reopened within the next hour. Live from Holton, Hannah Brandt, KSNT News.
All right, thank you, Hannah. And this isn't the first time we've looked into the dangers of this highway.